On-chain data reveals that the daily active addresses of Pixels have exceeded 1 million, currently standing at 1.01 million, with a 24-hour increase of 4.04%, ranking at the top among all GameFi projects. U.S. President Biden issues an order prohibiting a cryptocurrency mining company, majority owned by Chinese investors, from owning land near an Air Force base in Wyoming. According to a statement released by the U.S. Treasury Department on Monday, Biden also calls for the sale of the land. Foreign media outlet CoinDesk reports that they have confirmed with the Hong Kong Stock Exchange HKEX that their listed virtual asset ETFs are unavailable in mainland China. SoftBank Group subsidiary ARM will venture into the development of AI chips by establishing an AI chip division, with plans to launch its first batch of related products next year. Bitcoin lending protocol Zest Protocol successfully completes a $3.5 million seed funding round, led by Tim Draper, with participation from Binance Labs, Flow Traders, Trust Machines, among others.
May 14th, Sunday, so this is a Bitcoin TV's channel, so how's the crypto industry? I'm Zoo. Let's start with the 24-hour crypto headlines sponsored by Deepcoin. So far this year, the stock prices of Bitcoin miners such as the Marathon Digital, Riot Platforms, and Cypher Mining have almost declined. Currently, the publicly traded Bitcoin mining company holding the most Bitcoin is Marathon Digital, holding 17,631 BTC worth over 1.1 billion. Riot Platforms ranked second, owing 8,872 BTC worth over 500 million. Since the halving on April 20th, miners produced 450 BTC per day, with a block reward of 3.125 BTC. Adding to that collapse of the Ordinals market and Merlin, miners will face two major risks: a significant drop in post-halving revenue and a short-term BTC price pullback. Although the miners' holding sentiment is relatively stable currently, if Bitcoin continue to decline, it may prompt some miners to sell BTC to cover mining costs and maintain operation. However, most are clearly betting on the next bull market to start in late 2024 or early 2025, when Bitcoin's price should have a significant upside. With 1 week remaining until the 13F filing deadline, the latest data shows that 136 companies reported holding FBTC, 6 companies reported holding BITB, 42 companies reported holding ARKB, and 250 companies reported holding IBIT. Currently, the company holding the most Bitcoin spot ETFs is Boston-based Bracebridge Capital, which reported owning 262 million worth of ARKB. Additionally, the company is also the largest holder of IBIT, holding 81 million worth of that ETF. They also hold 20 million worth of GBTC. Grayscale was the only Bitcoin spot ETF with net outflows last week, with 171.1 million leaving GBTC. As long as Grayscale continues to increase selling pressure on GBTC, other spot ETFs will likely avoid risks and reduce buying. As Bitcoin price drops, the TVL data of the top 10 public chains has collapsed across the board, with 7-day and 24-hour TVL data all unsurprisingly in a complete rout. Only BSC saw a slight 0.04% positive growth due to short-term market hype, but it's clearly a last-ditch effort. In the past week, the total TVL on chains has decreased by 2.6 billion, a drop of about 2.8%. Currently standing at 90.8 billion, this indicates that funds are slightly fleeing the chains, which is not a positive signal. Recently, the gas fees for Bitcoin and Ethereum have been scarily low, showing how sluggish on-chain transaction activity is. If many are participating in meme coins, they should have a deep sense of the market's lack of hype and a new market money currently. Most open today and go to zero tomorrow. With the short-term market lacking any wealth creation effect, everyone is avoiding risks and waiting for the next bullish cycle to appear. Ethereum has always played a pivotal role in the crypto world. However, as the market went down, continue to shift, the discussions about whether Ethereum will miss out on this bull run have become increasingly heated. This prompts the question, Ethereum, are you okay? In this debate, two starkly different views clash like two currents. Some are concerned that Ethereum is going through an awkward phase, seeming to struggle and pushing new users towards other more convenient and low-cost chains. However, others remain confident in Ethereum's future, believing that its fundamentals are improving and its leading position in the blockchain space is difficult to shake. At the same time, as the US elections draw nearer, an eye-catching financial topic has been quietly heated up: the launch timing of an Ethereum spot ETF.
According to the latest report from DL News, the US SEC may reject the application for an Ethereum spot ETF on May 23rd. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas believes that due to the lack of substantive communication between the SEC and potential issuers, as well as the regulatory uncertainty surrounding Ethereum, he holds a pessimistic view on the prospects of approval for the Ethereum spot ETF by the end of May. If indeed the SEC rejects the application for the Ethereum spot ETF on May 23rd, Ethereum investors may need to patiently wait until the end of 2025 to see the formal launch of this financial product.
And typically, as you approach a deadline, if they're intending to approve, there's a lot of email, a lot of meetings back and forth as they hone in on the application, get all the T's and I's the way they want them. That's not happening. There's relatively low level.
So that's the tell. Crickets from the SEC means bad news.
It just means they're not ready yet.
So what opportunities could the US elections bring for the launch of an Ethereum spot ETF? If Trump were to be re-elected successfully, he may be more supportive of cryptocurrencies than the launch of spot ETFs. Although Trump himself may not necessarily support cryptocurrencies, his former SEC chair Jay Clayton also did not approve spot ETFs. However, we believe Trump may be more inclined to support the development of cryptocurrencies and spot ETFs, thus creating favorable conditions for the launch of an Ethereum spot ETF. However, the outcome of the US election is full of uncertainties. Whether Trump can be re-elected remains unknown. And even if he is re-elected, it does not mean that Ethereum spot ETF can be launched immediately. After all, the SEC's decision-making process still needs to consider many factors, including regulatory policies, market conditions, and so on. In the wave of digital assets, not only ordinary investors are seeking growth points for their wealth, but celebrities have also flocked to the world of cryptocurrencies. Trump, the former US president, seems to have not disappeared from the public eye after leaving office, but has instead turned his attention to the emerging field of cryptocurrencies. He has issued multiple NFT works and recently called out to the crypto community, saying, "If you support cryptocurrencies, it's best to vote for Trump." Trump also stated that he plans to accept crypto donations for his political campaign, undoubtedly adding new vigor to his political career and crypto empire. Recently, the on-chain analysis firm Arkham released a remarkable ranking of celebrities' crypto holdings, with former US President Donald Trump topping the list.
According to data, Trump has a staggering 87.2 million followers on the X platform, and his cryptocurrency net worth is as high as $6.4 million US. Most notably, the meme coin MAGA, named after Trump, is valued at over $4 million US. Additionally, he owns around 429 Ether worth approximately $1.27 million US. Following closely behind Trump on the celebrity crypto leaderboard is Canadian pop singer Justin Bieber. With over 110 million X followers, Bieber's cryptocurrency net worth exceeds $450,000 US, with Ether valued at over $430,000 US.
Bieber's interest in cryptocurrencies goes beyond just investing. He has also actively participated in the purchase and issuance of NFTs. In May 2022, Bieber purchased the Yuga Labs Other Side Meta NFT on OpenSea for $20,000. Furthermore, Bieber has combined music with NFTs to offer his fans a brand new experience. His popular song Company was issued as 2,000 NFTs in September last year through the blockchain music tech platform, Another Block, allowing fans who purchased these NFTs to enjoy royalty sharing, exclusive community giveaways, and event participation rights. This move not only showcased his love for digital art, but also reflected his sharp insights into the cryptocurrency space. From Trump's crypto empire to Bieber's crypto adventures, celebrities' involvement in the cryptocurrency realm has undoubtedly injected more vitality and attention into this emerging field. As the digital economy continues to develop, we have reason to believe that more celebrities will join the space, collectively driving the development of cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Recently, a word battle over the crypto world erupted on Elon Musk's X platform, formerly Twitter, with the protagonists being prominent figures in the space. One is Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, and the other is TEDA's Chief Executive Officer, Paulo Ardoino. Here's what happened. Ripple's lawsuit with the US SEC is heating up, and in a recent podcast, Brad Garlinghouse hinted that the US government is investigating Tether. Upon learning of this, TEDA CEO Paulo Ardoino was furious and directly hit back on the X platform, causing quite a stir.
Around payments and we sell into banks. A stablecoin, the demand for stablecoins has exceeded, I think, what people thought. It's a $150 billion asset class right now. Some forecast it to be over 2-3 trillion in a few years. The players in that space, particularly one called Tether, is a non-US based entity. And the US, frankly, is kind of going after that because they want this to be regulated.
Paul Adorno, appointed as CEO of Tether in October last year, responded with criticism upon learning of the matter, alleging that Brad Garlinghouse was unaware and accusing Garlinghouse of spreading rumors. Adorno also stated that Ripple is preparing to launch its own stablecoin product, which competes with Tether's USDT. The US SEC has recently described this unreleased dollar-backed cryptocurrency as an unregistered crypto asset in its filings. Subsequently, Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse responded, stating that he did not attack Tether and that the media had taken his words out of context.
Looking at this, it seems there was some misunderstanding and neither party was wrong. As Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said, Tether's USDT with a market cap of $110.8 billion is naturally subject to regulation. As a stablecoin leader, Garlinghouse likely had a vested interest in discrediting USDT for Ripple's soon-to-be-launched stablecoin. And Paulo Ardoino's furious defense of USDT's reputation is understandable. However, as a stablecoin leader holding 2/3 of the market share, such a counterattack seems lacking in magnanimity. With the regulatory direction unclear, this internal competition will only allow regulators to benefit. Now, it's not the right time for competition. If Ripple loses its case against the SEC, we don't believe Tether's USDT can escape regulation unscathed. Traditionally, Universal Basic Income UBI refers to a government providing all citizens or residents with a certain amount of cash subsidies to meet their basic living needs. This subsidy is usually funded by taxpayers and distributed unconditionally. As artificial intelligence continues to shape the labor market, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has proposed a new concept regarding universal basic income, called Universal Basic Compute. Apparently, this universal basic compute may redefine economic security in the digital age. What exactly is it? Let's take a look together.
The concept of universal basic compute proposed by OpenAI founder Sam Altman is a solution to the impending issue of widespread unemployment due to AI advancements. Altman believes that when AI replaces more jobs, lack of work and income should not pose a survival challenge for individuals. Therefore, his idea involves distributing money to everyone to guarantee their basic livelihoods. Altman envisions enabling people globally to share the substantial profits generated by AI. For instance, with GPT-7, everyone could have access to a small portion of GPT-7's computing power, which they could use directly sell or contribute to research such as cancer research. This could potentially create a digital asset more valuable than traditional currency.
You know, a lot of people have noticed how much better GPT-4 has gotten since we've released it, and particularly over the last few months. I think that's like a better hint of what the world looks like.
Several cities and states in the US have experimented with a policy called Guaranteed Basic Income, aiming to provide economic support to individuals with different needs and social statuses. Although these experiments have shown positive results in multiple aspects, they have also sparked widespread scrutiny and strong opposition from conservatives. Critics worry that this unconditional economic aid could undermine people's motivation to seek and maintain employment. Recently, a specific plan in Texas faced such scrutiny and was halted by the state's Supreme Court, obstructing a program that would have provided 500 monthly payments to low-income residents in the Houston area. It remains to be seen whether Altman's enhanced version can make a difference. Of course, implementing this concept still faces many challenges and difficulties. How can computing resources be allocated fairly? How can the effective utilization of computing resources be ensured? These are questions that require further thoughts and discussion.
On-chain data reveals that the daily active addresses of Pixels have exceeded 1 million, currently standing at 1.01 million, with a 24-hour increase of 4.04%, ranking at the top among all GameFi projects. U.S. President Biden issues an order prohibiting a cryptocurrency mining company, majority owned by Chinese investors, from owning land near an Air Force base in Wyoming. According to a statement released by the U.S. Treasury Department on Monday, Biden also calls for the sale of the land. Foreign media outlet CoinDesk reports that they have confirmed with the Hong Kong Stock Exchange HKEX that their listed virtual asset ETFs are unavailable in mainland China. SoftBank Group subsidiary ARM will venture into the development of AI chips by establishing an AI chip division, with plans to launch its first batch of related products next year. Bitcoin lending protocol Zest Protocol successfully completes a $3.5 million seed funding round, led by Tim Draper, with participation from Binance Labs, Flow Traders, Trust Machines, among others.
There are 3 principles of financial management that everyone should know. The first is understanding financial management and being professional. This is the essence and substance of household finance. The second is moderation, being magnanimous and maintaining an appropriate balance, knowing what money should be spent on and what should not be spent on. Everyone should keep track of themselves. The third is discernment, having an eye for and sensitivity to capital allocation and investment decisions, along with foresight. True wealth is a mindset, not a simple number of monthly income. 1% of people take small losses for small gains, while 99% take small gains but suffer big losses. Most success stems from the 1%. Alright, that concludes the main content of today's program. If you find our channel valuable, feel free to share and follow us. You can also become a member by clicking the top right corner to see our membership benefits. Our channel focuses on curating valuable news from the crypto, blockchain, and mining industry. Monday to Friday, we cover news and information. Saturday and Sunday feature in-depth special reports. You can access our weekday wealth insights and articles by our special authors. Let's grow slowly, gradually, become wealthy together. See you tomorrow.